People often ask me why I'm so passionate about the joy of missing out. And I think, honestly, it's because I do see it as more than just a book. I see it as a movement, the start of women truly understanding that we can let go of busy, that we don't have to do everything, that we can do fewer things, more important things, and live the life that really has meaning for us, to live the life that we truly deserve. But I understand why this feels impossible because I've been there. I've been overwhelmed. I've been exhausted. I've slipped into bed at night feeling like I wasn't enough, that I didn't do enough, that I wasn't good enough. I've had those days. I've had those days, and I know how hard they are and how that ideal day seems so far removed from where you are at this moment. And I know because I've lived it. For me, a turning point was one evening after a very long day of chasing down 1,000 things on my to-do list, standing in my kitchen, stirring a pot of spaghetti while the kids were playing at my feet. And I heard the garage door open, so I knew that John was home. He'd been gone all day, and he'd had a long commute in traffic, and he was home. And I was ready for him to walk in that door. And he didn't walk in. And I waited. I waited a minute. I waited 2 minutes. I waited 3 minutes. And as each minute passed, I was getting more and more upset and angry and frustrated. And after about 4 minutes, I remember stomping over to that garage door and flinging it open and staring at him. No, glaring at him, sitting in his car, laughing with the radio, just enjoying some bit on the radio. And I thought to myself, how dare he sit there and enjoy himself? How dare he give himself this time? I would never do that. I would never do that. I would never give myself 2 or 3 minutes to enjoy myself in the car. I would never give myself the space to enjoy my day. I would never, because I was too busy filling my schedule and not filling my soul. That was the moment that changed everything for me. That was the moment that I knew I had to stop focusing on being busy and I needed to focus on being productive, that I needed to live a life that had meaning. And that didn't mean doing more. It meant doing what's most important. And so I spent some time creating a system for myself. 4 steps that were really simple to implement and yet so big and impactful in my daily life. And so I created the Lippo Method with those 4 steps in place. The method that I've taught women everywhere. I've taught it to young professionals and single moms and moms with young kids and empty nesters and career women. I've taught this method to so many women who now talk about their days as transformed, happy, joyful, satisfied. Those are the words they use to describe their days. Think about this. Think about someone that you love, someone who is so important to you that you have one dream for them. What is that dream? What is that wish that you have for that important person in your life? No matter what it is, whether it's a successful career or a meaningful relationship, no matter what that wish is, I can promise you, it's steeped in happiness. We want happiness for those people that we love. And that's what I want for you. I wrote this book for you. I wrote it because I want you to know that the ideal day that you dream about is possible. It can become your everyday. And it doesn't have to be hard. So join me in reading The Joy of Missing Out. Join me in this movement to let go of those heavy chains of busy and step into the life you were meant for. You deserve it. I truly believe that. We can live more by doing less.